Whoa, it's Wulzy. Welcome back to another Geometry Dash level request video. I told you I would keep this up. I told you. I'm sorry for holding this series back in the vault for so long. It feels good to be back. In the description, there is a link to a Discord server. Inside that Discord server, there is a Google form where you can post your levels and send them to me for this series. This is using an in-game song, so I'm going to have to talk to avoid copyright. Cardigan by Keezy Bro 7 using Jumper by Waterflame. Oh, this is cool. It seems like a 1.9 level so far, but we shall see. Good fakes so far. Oh god, mirror portal. I can't send this. Sorry. I'm kidding. Oh god. These are actually really good fakes. What the heck? I'm having to use my brain in a level request video? Oh no. Oh, dude, you keep getting me with that. Oh, this is sick. Okay, this plays really well. I don't care what update this is from. This is awesome. Dude, the fake yellow orbs. Oh my god. Wow. I am actually impressed with this gameplay. What does that say in the logs, by the way? Kids, enjoy. That's awesome. I love when creators leave like little Easter eggs and messages for the people that play. I think Jonathan does that with a lot of his levels too. I could be mistaken. I could have just said absolute nonsense. I do that anyway, right? Is this player colors? Yo, that would be very cool if so, but it definitely looks like it. I don't think people like it very much when old style levels get rated. However, I think this captures the charm of 1.9 pretty well. Oh god, mazes? Hello? This is sick. Oh my god. I actually love this. It plays so well. It looks good. Like, what's there not to love here? Oh, I want to beat this now. Come on. This is so fun. I mean, we've got some newfangled flow gameplay here, but it actually works really well. That's sick. Oh my god. And it says GG in the block. Nah, this level has way too much essence, dude. That's crazy. You don't get that kind of energy from new levels these days. I feel like that's a result of there being so many moderators that do level request streams, though, because, I mean, this includes myself, but many mods kind of push their standards onto other people. But that makes it sound demonic. I mean, like, when we give feedback, it's based on our own, like, ideal world, right? And that kind of eliminates any of the creators' freedom to do what they want and still get the same ratings as everyone else. And that's kind of why I wanted to take away the level request series for a while, because I was just realizing, hey, I'm telling everyone to do the exact same thing, and it's not good for the creative freedom of the game, right? So I've come to appreciate levels like this that have a lot of their own characteristics to them. And something else that kind of contributes to this whole thing is the new demon system, because demons are now based on a collective moderator vote where the majority wins, and that's just gonna push like generalized standards and prevent levels with specific quirks that other people like from being rated, in my opinion. I mean, I'm not speaking out against the mod team. Obviously, this is something that I will have communicated, but just talking about standards in general, that's something that, you know, you gotta watch out for. I don't want to stifle any levels like this with a lot of expression and really fun gameplay just because it uses a specific style. Like, you can tell that the creators put a lot of work into this, and I really enjoy it as a result. This level feels like it has essence, it has energy to it that other levels don't. I can't even think of anything that I would change about this. It's just so nice to see the creator going for something that they enjoy. And so effectively too. Like, this is just playing so seamlessly. Wow, I feel like you're not supposed to go that way, but I did anyway. I'm kind of gaming right now. Can I fluke this? No, I can't. It's also very interesting that I'm enjoying a level this much that uses one of the in-game songs. But then again, why think of this level any differently just because it uses a in-game song, right? These are all things that I need to change, and playing this level is making me have an epiphany. I don't know how levels like this can just switch styles so easily and seamlessly without it feeling out of place at all. That's the case with like every 1.9 level though. I feel like you saw a lot more variation in the course the level takes than you would nowadays. And again, that's another thing that was pushed by mods. Like myself back in the day, you had to be cohesive to get considered to be sent, right? And that's something that I kind of got afraid of myself for as a moderator, because I was just making every level look the same. Well, it's not like I was actively changing the way people created, but my advice that I was giving to people was to make every part look similar or like tie into one specific idea. And in reality, it is actually a lot more cool when a level just goes for a walk, you know? It changes its style a lot, like this. This is just so cool. It fits so well with the song. I don't know why I'm just voicing all of my personal concern with myself as a moderator. I love being on the team. It's just for some reason, this level has just made me realize how picky and one-track minded I was being when levels like this exist, and I enjoy them just as much. Oh, new best. Let's go. Question mark. Am I going to complete this attempt? Oh, this UFO part flows so nicely. I have no doubts that I'm going to die here. But yeah, all around, this level is just so awesome. I've had a really good time playing it in normal mode. It's not very often I actually do that in a level request video, but this level has good gameplay that's intuitive. It looks good. It's nostalgic, which is kind of drawing me in a little bit, I won't lie, but I don't factor that into my sending decision. And I just think the decoration is good and varied. Like, there's nothing not to like here. This to me is just what Geometry Dash is all about. I should also say, like, the Geometry Dash mod team is very varied within itself, so it's not like every level's gonna get discluded. There's a lot of people in there with a lot of different opinions on stuff, and it usually leads to good results in demon suggestions, but I feel like sometimes there may be a few outliers where, okay, maybe one or two of these levels should be getting rated. Due to conflicting standards, it usually ends up one way or another, where someone is upset that something's not rated, or someone is upset that something is rated. Yo, I did the level. Let's go. Don't choke at the end. Thank you. That was really fun in normal mode. I don't even mind that I took ages on that. And it's pure too. It's built on the GDPS. So I'm gonna send this in-game for a demon feature, and then I gotta use the new demon system. Blinding by Tappy CZ using Vista Sounds Rosewater. Okay, there is an epilepsy warning at the beginning of this level, so if you need to take precautions, please do so. I love the custom assets you've got with the 3D lines and stuff. I always love it when levels do that and make their own shapes and stuff. Damn, that tripped me out. And I love how the colors are changing with slight delay of one another. This is really cool. I love the colors used. I think you've mastered that. Although it does get a little bit too muddy here with the dark color as the glow. I understand what you're going for, but it does feel kind of strange. I understand that the level's called Blinding and it's supposed to be like this, but it is a little bit too much when all of the details are actually obscured because of it, and it just becomes one big incoherent mess. Nice! That was actually really cool. I love how you use the regular ground without a line to tie the whole level together and make the colors more precedented when they're actually visible on the screen. I can't help but feel that the level doesn't feel very driven. It doesn't really reach a certain point, and I understand that the chill song kind of limits it in that way, but I feel like it could be taken a step further with maybe some faster gameplay. Also, I feel like the glow could maybe move onto the screen instead of just being more visible over time. Like, maybe there could be something on screen to kind of draw that color in instead of just having it be there and be more frequent towards the end. I think I'm going to send this for a rate only. The reason being the intro was kind of open and drawn out, and that the level didn't necessarily take me anywhere. It just sort of threw me into a blender and then I came out alive, right? I also gotta say, apart from the wavy lines, there wasn't much detail that was actually prominent and, you know, like clear cut. I Feel Empty by Adafka using Fallen Skies by DJK Adenza. Let's take a look. Ooh, this is really pretty. I love the glow usage immediately. It makes it feel very celestial along with the purple. I love the background too, how it's floating there. Okay, interesting. This is very enjoyable. I love the color choices, the subtle movements block by block. The transition seems to be really good as well. I love the kind of flickering nature it has to it as well. It really fits with that idea of the glow being there and lighting everything up. The fact that the light can be taken away and made more intense in spots like this. Ooh, we got the hand with the orb. This is sick. Okay. Very clean modern level with a very good overlay at the bottom with the triangles and stuff, and in the more open parts it becomes even cooler how it's brought as an actual detail instead of just an overlay above the level. Nice, this is sick. It's flowing very well gameplay-wise as well. Getting emptier towards the end as the background is kind of more open than it's ever been. But that was cool. I kind of just one attempted it in practice mode, so I'm going to go through normal mode as well. Yeah, I think this has some really nice detail. The designs are clean and varied too. I like this level because it doesn't try to do too much. It knows its limits, but it also has its own unique details that help it stand out, like this. Maybe some of the backgrounds could be more developed, like that random circle that's there. Like, it could have glow beams coming out of it, or it could rotate along with some other stuff. At the beginning of the transition, it had shapes around it, which was really nice. However, it could have definitely done more with those instead of just taking them away. But I can't deny the transitions are sick, and I feel a lot of energy within this level. The rotating platforms and stuff are super sick too. This is just all around really solid. But you see what I mean with the backgrounds? Like, it's just pillars at this point. Could definitely be pushed further at certain areas. However, very cool level, definitely feature-worthy, something you would see on the featured page every day, but with its own little details that make it stand out too. Holy ID, what we got here? Charcoal by Lunarchy, using Add Accord by Ocular Nebula. Very introspective description. Now, which Ocular Nebula song is Add Accord? Oh, it's this one. Dude, I think I used this song in my very first Whoa? Question mark? Whoa. It's Wulzy. This song has a lot of memories tied to it for me. Yeah, I think it actually is. That's so funny. I used this in my review of Low Death by Carmel. Very cool details so far. I love the JSAB black and pink kind of thing. The background is cool. I like the way it flows off screen there and you move the new one on. This is also just a very solid modern level. Those kind of look like spikes, those random triangles. I understand it's for the portal design, however, try and keep it to a design that's not going to be mistaken for something else. Also, those lines kind of tripped me up for a second. I thought maybe I was going to land on that object or something. That's the thing with using a very two-tone design, is that a lot of your detail may look like actual objects. But I do think this level is very cool. I love the cinema reel kind of thing you got in the background there with the squares that get bigger. That is such a clean detail. Very original with that as well. The sweeping line across works with it too. We got some more standard arrows here in the background, but I'm actually reading this pretty well considering the fact it has custom orbs and stuff. I'm very impressed. Usually I struggle with those because I am the slightest bit colorblind, as you may know. Damn, there's some sick movement in this. I just think this is a pretty solid level. I think it's good that it has the black and gray background all the way through, and the details are kept pretty consistent in color. How there's just one prominent shade and then it's slightly lighter and darker for some of the objects. It's just very consistent. That is a 6-star feature. Arrival by Vicky Fresh using DevKev Invincible, which I didn't know was still on Newgrounds, actually. I always enjoy going into levels on this series when I have no idea what's going on, and those are usually NA-rated levels because I have no idea what to expect from them at all. This background is sick because it's like illuminating the blocks that it's going behind, and I'm a sucker for that kind of detail. This looks good. I'm a fan of the pulses and some of the structuring here especially, and I love the fact that that spaceship flings itself around with the music going, you know what I mean? I love the laser sync as well. This is just really cool. Oh, it's a little bit difficult to follow when it goes so far up and down the screen like that, but I think this is pretty good looking, honestly. I feel like the colors are just right. Now, this is a step in a weird direction. It's completely changed its style for a second here. And the detail is kind of weird because the blocks are super bland and there's no detail in between. So it just looks really out of place compared to all of the blending-based backgrounds you've got elsewhere. You know what I mean? Like, some of these areas are so bright, and in that one part with the white blocks, you didn't really have that opportunity to make the level so bright. So it kind of sticks out weirdly, in my opinion. Oh, I got white icon for a second there. Ooh, intense. Although I do notice that the background is being reused a little bit. Some variation would be nice in areas like this. But I'm overall a fan of this level. I'm just not sure if I'm going to send it. Oh, yo, that does build the tension pretty well though. And it ends on the drop, which is another reason that I'm kind of hesitating before sending this for anything. Very cool end screen though. I love the planet with the different glow pieces there. I think it's a sick level. I can't believe it only had 3 likes. That is criminal. Overall, enjoyed. That was a wild episode. I got a lot of levels back to back that I actually really enjoyed and thought looked really good. It is very weird to think that I spent the most time on the 1.9 level at the beginning, but whatever. I think all of those levels were sick. Thank you so much for watching this Geometry Dash level request video. Check the links in the description, leave a like and subscribe, and have a good day.